Hey everyone, this is Peter from Roland. I'm going to take a look at the different types of effects you can use on the TR-8S. The TR-8S lets you apply one effect for each of the individual channels. So if I wanted to play the pattern here, say the snare drum, hold shift and hit instrument. I can go to where it says the effects section. I can see, oh, there's a compressor and a drive effect applied to that track. Now if I go to the beginning, it'll say through, meaning it's bypassed, there's no effect applied. And I can see that there's things like high pass filters, low pass filters, combination filters, high and low boost, things like isolators, which is more of a DJ type of effect. There's even transient designers, just a normal type of compressor, several different types of distortion, bit crushing. There's a lot of stuff that you can mess around with. And what's great is that you can apply a different effect per track. Now what's also cool is that it has a master effect as well. So if I hit shift and on right here where it says the master effect, I can see what's currently selected. Now for this pattern, the low pass and the high pass is now engaged. So if I hit on, I can use the control knob to change that effect. And I can press on again to turn the effect off. But if I take a look, I can see a lot of the same types of effects over here. However, there's a few different ones, like transient 2. This is much more of like a filter combined with a transient shaper, meaning it's doing some envelope following as well. There's things like a master compressor, drive, overdrive, distortion, fuzz. I mean, there's a lot to play with. Now, one thing I really like to mess around with, the sideband filter is really cool. It's actually taken from the V-Synth series, and it sounds a little bit like a comb filter, but it can be mapped to the control knob to change the timbre of it. Go into the effects controls here. Change the pitch of it. The width, which is like the resonance. Make it sound like kind of almost like a really old reverb or something. It's a really cool way to get some interesting sounds out of a drum kit that might sound pretty standard otherwise. And then going on, there's a lot more stuff that you can play with. There's even a noise oscillator as well, which will be useful for people that want to do some noise buildups.